Thank you. I'm not standing on there because that is a hazard for me. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Gemma, or Gem. I'm an animal rights activist and online content creator. I go by the name Gem Lettuce on social media. And this is my first attempt at anything like this, so I wanted to get it out of the way. I first wanted to say how amazing it is to be in the company of such incredible people. I never imagined when I first joined this movement just 3.5 years ago that I'll be welcomed with the amount of love, support and acceptance that I have been from people who owed me nothing. People I now consider to be my family. And although I'm here for the animals, it makes it so much easier having a support network of like-minded people who I know have my back. Because together we are so much stronger for the animals than we are individually. And no matter how small or insignificant you think your role is in this movement, as long as you're doing something, that something matters. Because this movement is one big joint effort. This will be my 4th NARD now since being vegan. And of course, that doesn't sound like very long at all. But these past few years have felt like an entire other life to me. So I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about time and our perception of it. Because I think it can be easy to feel like things aren't progressing fast enough. They're moving too slow. And we're not making a difference when we are living in the moment. When we're having conversation after conversation with people who just don't seem to give a shit. When we hear the same tired old excuses for the 100th time. When even our own family members are complicit in animal exploitation, and where everywhere we look, we see animal abuse. I don't know about you guys, but when I became vegan, I started to notice things more. And I've noticed more slaughter trucks in the last few years than I have in my entire lifetime. And when you've got vegan restaurants closing down and you're constantly hearing about people going ex-vegan, sometimes it can even feel like we're going backwards. So it's easy to think, why bother? It's pointless. I'm wasting my time. Nobody cares. I give up. And then take a step back and be silent and go back to fitting in when life was just so much easier. But I want to remind everybody here today that our perception of time is just that, a perception. And this perception is only based on our own lifespan. But if you think beyond this and consider the amount of time that existed before we even got here, and the amount of time that exists long after us, the amount of generations who existed long before us and who will exist long after us, our existence is actually a very short amount of time. When we look back at history, at other social justice issues, and consider the progress that's been made, we don't look at the progress that's been made over weeks or months or even years. We look at the progress that's been made over decades. Other injustices took decades and even centuries to get to where they are today, and they're still not perfect. They had battles and setbacks time and time again, and the vegan movement is no different. So when we compare animal rights to other social justice issues, we should feel proud at how much we have achieved in such a short amount of time and feel positive for the future, because it will be a better one for all living beings. Now you may be thinking, Gem, how can this movement ever be progressing fast enough when every single day millions of innocent animals are falling victim to these oppressive systems and we can't do anything to help them? These individuals can't be saved. They have no hope at all. They are already in the system, already on their way to the slaughterhouse. And I think the answer to that is that no amount of time that it takes to achieve animal rights will ever be fast enough. But that doesn't have to stop us trying our damn hardest to get there as fast as we can. So we won't give up fighting for them. We'll speak out for them how they deserve to be spoken out for, and we'll never have them too far from our minds. And for all the individuals who we couldn't help, who we couldn't save, who are being murdered, At this very moment, we won't let what they are enduring be in vain. We will remember them, and we will share their stories, and we will fight with them in our hearts, because they are the true heroes. They are the ones who endured absolute hell and who inspired all of us to fight for the others. Thank you.